Hello friends, welcome to Squaird Plans, where creative planning and organization comes to life. I'm Stephanie, and today we're going to be setting up the month of December in my memory planner. We'll decorate a monthly spread and a currently page in a holiday theme, so come play with me. And I've got some various washies here ready to go, along with this brush pen, this Planning Things sticker book, and this recollection sticker book, which I'll pull from. Okay guys, so let me go ahead and lay down some wax paper and tell you a little bit about the saga that is going on behind the scenes of filming this video. So it took me a long time to just get in a creative mood to film this video. Today is the day after the election, so I'm in a little bit of a funk. You could probably guess why. I'm not trying to be partisan here, but I don't know. It's just, the day is off. Let's just say that. So it's kind of hard to get into the groove. And then also I had this terrible allergy asthma issue while I was working out in the gym. So I'm just off. Okay. So I just want to preface this video by saying that. Also, because it took me so long to figure out what I wanted to do, the lighting gets crazy, you guys, in the video. I'm going to do my best to cut out anything that is just too extreme, going from light to dark, but the sun was coming in and then the clouds would come over the sun and everything would get super dark, and then all of a sudden I would adjust it and then the sun would blaze out again and just totally blow out the lighting. So yeah, this one was tricky. Just trying to put that out there. Some life issues that I'm sharing here with you guys today. So anyway, aside from that, I had in mind to do a border theme. This is my monthly memory keeping planner, and I basically write in a memory every day or a highlight for the day. And so I try not to take up too much room in that functional area. So a border spread is really great for that if you have the same kind of issues, whether it's just a standard scheduled monthly or if you're using your monthly for something else. Just keep that in mind, that you can use this style of layout on those where you really want to prioritize the functionality of the spread. So that said, I am moving in some of the stickers from the Planning Things sticker book that is, I think, called Seasonal Days. If I'm wrong on that, do check the description below. I'll have it linked, the proper book linked down below. And I also pulled a super old, not like super old, but a fairly old sticker book from Michaels from their Recollections line. And it was a really good set of books that year that it came out. And I have to say, this is probably at least 3 or 4 years old. So I ended up getting one. I used it a lot the year that I got it. And then I saw one, I think a year later on clearance. So I picked that one up too. And I haven't used that one. So I have that on standby in case I need to use it maybe for some quotes or some boxes. But a majority of the decor is going to come out of this Planning Things sticker book. I'm working on the border design, so I've already kind of planned out that the sides of the pages are going to be half stickers. So you'll see when I actually transfer things over to the spread that the whole right side that I have stickers on are kind of like half off the edge. The other half of those stickers is going to go on the left side of the spread. So that saves a little bit of time and effort when you're planning out a spread. It makes your stickers go a lot further too if you have a limited amount of stickers, which I didn't think I had a problem with having not enough stickers, but it does get fairly tight. I almost ran out had I not planned accordingly. I am doing that for the sides of the pages, but for the top and the bottom, I'm going to do full stickers for the most part. mainly because there's some empty days at the end of the month. So that gives me a little bit of headroom there that I can add those full-size stickers without worrying about that. So only the last 3 days of the month get a little bit encroached upon as far as decor into that functional space, which I was okay with. That way it balances out too, because there's obviously more room at the top of the spread, so I had more room to put those full-size stickers up there as well. And if I haven't mentioned it, I am using a lined monthly from my Etsy shop. I can print it out how I want it, which is I do my monthly and then I do my month end page, or the currently page, if you will, right behind the month, and then I start a new month. So I'm in the Recollection sticker book now looking for some quote stickers, and I tried one of the paper stickers that I saw there. Didn't really feel like it was working. I tried it in a couple of places, but it just wasn't quite right. And the vibes of the stickers were not what I wanted them to be. They're a little bit more formal feeling than the decor that I'm using here on the spread. So I decided to just use the quote sticker from that same Plananything sticker book, cut it up and put it in black that says Merry and Bright. I've also laid in some Ho 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 washi tape that I've had in my stash for years. I think I got that in like a dollar bin from Michael's before 2020. It's super old. So I just put that in for a little bit more kind of festivity style quote-ness. I like to make words up when I'm doing these videos. I am now putting the top row of stickers down here on the spread, just rolling them off the wax paper. I am going to make a few small adjustments. I lost one of these branchy stickers that you see there above December. I flicked it and it disappeared, and then I found it as the video had continued on, and so I just used that to add a little bit more decor above that December title. And now I am going to white out the lines behind the rest of these border stickers where they'll be touching. And you may have noticed the lighting going in and out. Like I said, I'm going to try to cut it out. I was trying to stop whenever I saw the light go away so that I could allow the light to come back, but I got to a point where I couldn't wait anymore. It was just taking too long. So you'll see I get to a point where I just light everything up. Like I said, I'll do my best to balance things out, but it will be a little bit distracting as you go through this video. The day of filming was just off and I wanted to get it done, so I just went with it, and this is how it turned out. I'm also going to add that washi tape. I have some plans for the sidebar, but I'll do that once I get the rest of these stickers in, just to kind of make sure everything looks good in the end. And I will roll off this bottom row of stickers from the wax paper to make the process a bit more simple. It gives me a little bit of a clue as to what's going to touch the rest of those black lines that I haven't quite yet whited out. So I will go back and do that. And here you can see now how the sides of the pages are going to share the decor here by having the stickers. So I just butted them up right next to each other. Then rolled off those stickers and am whiting out behind them as well as I go, as I see there's issues. And then I'll just cut the pages apart and we'll have stickers on both sides. Super easy peasy. Let me drop in this quote as well. And like I said, I'll cut these pages apart. Sorry again for the lighting. I'm not going to mention it again. You guys already know there's a problem. But hopefully it stays a little more consistent going forward. I think that was the last real sunny blowout, hopefully. And I'll try to use any clippings that I can in any of those areas. I had one area down below here. I wasn't sure how that sidebar sticker, how far I was going to push in, so I waited before I added that last sticker to the bottom row. But now that I have that in, I think we are good to go. Just finish up the trimming. And like I said, I'll try to use any pieces that I can. And anything that I can't really use, I'll just save and maybe use on the back page. So we're looking good. I think I've got all of the stickers in. We'll just trim out any excess that's hanging off. And then I wanted to add a bit more washi tape. I thought about adding some into the functional area, but I just decided to layer some up here on the sidebar just for some added color. But that's it. So just kind of keep it simple. That washi tape I did get from Hobby Lobby a couple years ago. They sold it for multiple years, so hopefully they still have it, and I'll be able to link it for you if you really like it. It's one of my favorite Christmas washis. It's really just, it works well with pretty much every spread I've ever used it on, so just FYI on that. If you're looking for some Christmas washi, Hobby Lobby is a good place to find some. Okay, so we're on to the back, and I have basically the stickers that you see there left over. I was thinking about drawing some super large circles for like hanging ornaments on this back page to house my media consumption for the month, which is how I use mine currently. I basically just track the movies, books, and TV that I've watched throughout the month. But I did end up pulling that recollection sticker book mainly for these longer boxes. And I just, at this point in the video, I was super burnt out on the lighting and just how late it was getting. So I just went ahead and used those boxes. But that might be a fun way to add a bit more holiday to your spreads by hand drawing some circles in for whatever you're tracking on your currently. If you have like a bunch of little things, you could do that, or some large circles if you're tracking, you know, like I do, these three main categories as an option. So I dropped in the boxes. They're not a perfect color match, I would say, to the decor stickers, but I think they're close enough to pass as far as feeling as part of the spread. So I am going to go ahead and use them. I have just a few stickers left over, so I'm thinking about how I can add those to the spread without making things look too crazy. And got the idea to do the border idea again, having the stickers so that I can have some on both sides. There are a few extras that I'll use to try to fill up this top half a little bit, since I don't have a ton to fill that space. Maybe when I actually get into it, I'll add some kind of layered box for headers, but for now, I think we'll just leave the boxes as is. I'm trying to balance out the positioning of them too. It is nice that they can stack on this size page, but I kind of want them to be staggered instead of stacked. So we'll see what I come up with. And I did want to add a bit more of that washi. Wasn't real sure where to place it. So for now, I have pushed it into the spine. I'm looking at this now. I totally should have just dropped that washi down the center and moved that top box out towards the spine. That would have been the perfect solution. But at the time, like I said, it was a little bit rough and I was just trying to wrap things up. So some of my decisions weren't at my normal creative level, let's just say that. Anyway, let's go ahead and start dropping these onto the page. I've moved over that larger sticker at the bottom, just kind of as an anchor, and then layered in the box. I am pushing that one top box closer to the washi tape, but again, might have been a smarter idea to move the washi tape to the center and allow that box to push out even further for balance. Instead, I ended up putting that Christmas quote there in between the boxes, and that worked out pretty well. The only thing is that there is going to be a bit of a hole on the top there between the notes and the first box, because I really don't have any other decor to add there. But overall, I think it works. We'll move over some of these side stickers for the border and then trim them out and place them on the opposite side. I didn't end up needing to trim all of the stickers that I had on the right because of the length of the washi tape, so we will see how we work in these leftover full stickers. And I think what I'll do is I'll add those stickers to the top to help fill that void a bit. And we'll trim things off. Maybe add more of that washi on the opposite side above the Christmas tree and call it good. And I kind of like that. Like I said, not in top form as far as creativity, but there's plenty of decor to look out. It's definitely very festive, so I'm sure I will enjoy this spread throughout the month. And now I'm going to go ahead and clean out the holes. I went and grabbed my power punch to do this because I just don't trust my Happy Planner punch to get her done. Because these pages are fairly lightweight, my power punch doesn't do great on lightweight pages. So I usually have to do a little bit of trimming, especially with like light stickers like this. It definitely leaves a little bit of a hanger on, and my punch needs to be sharpened. So that's one of the other downsides of that. And once I am done with all the hole punching, we will be done, friends. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up down below. Also, too, go ahead and leave me a comment if you'd like to get in touch. And think about subscribing to my channel if you haven't already, if you'd like to see more of my videos. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And we will see you next time. Bye.